Today we have a whole food segment. It's disgusting. Look at this.
Don't worry, it's dead already.
Yeah, this turtle's dead, but this is called honey turtle.
Okay.
Okay? They dip a soft-shell turtle that's dead with an oyster in honey and then let it rest for 2 minutes. Can you pause it there real quick? How do you eat that? How do you eat that?
It's like a candy apple, but it's a...
Imagine you're a kid, right?
Yeah.
See, she's like, Daddy, it's fall. I want a candy apple. So you go to like a fair, you go,
it's like
pick
at a
out your
fair.
pumpkin.
Yeah.
And they're selling candy apples there. And you go, I got something else for you. And you give her a candy turtle with an oyster on top.
It's fishy seafood in a hard shell with the turtle.
Well, soft shell. Oh, yeah, the oyster.
No, the oyster's
Sorry.
in its shell. Are you supposed to eat the shell?
This is
I mean, and then
out
she's
of
putting like
control.
sesame seed. Look at that. It's like a street food specialty. And look, it's in like a festive, area, like a touristy area.
Yeah. So these are the viral trends going on in China in terms of, look, that one's got bites out of it.
Does it?
I think so.
No.
On the right?
I don't think
It's missing a leg.
Yeah, either way, it's horrible. Like,
Well-
who's eating this? Okay.
Thumbs up if you hate this.
Yeah,
please.
I think
Give a
it's-
thumbs up to this video.
I
if you
think
hate
it's
this.
the most absurd, most unappetizing thing I've ever seen. That thing hasn't been cleaned.
Well, it's got guts in it.
Yes, I mean, it's got everything. Are you
I know
just
how
gonna,
these are clean. They have to take them
Are
apart.
you just gonna like bite the shell? I don't understand. Do you lick the corpse?
Do you bite through the calcified shell of an oyster? Your teeth fly out.
It's stupid.
It's
Now
just-
this is even worse.
But I just want to say,
Yeah.
this is the stuff that because China. Wait till you see what they're trying to do. We'll talk about this later. But they're trying to get everyone to go there to do propaganda.
Yes.
Not just they don't necessarily want random people to show up.
No.
To do propaganda for them. This is why we call it Beyond the Great Firewall. They don't want you guys to see this stuff.
No.
This is actually what's trending in China.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this woman is putting live tadpoles inside of frogs. Thankfully, dead frogs.
And then pouring eggs on it. The tadpoles are trying to breathe the egg juice
and then steaming.
and then steaming them. Okay.
It's horrendous. It's like a horror film.
This is
And then putting chili sauce on top. It is absolutely disgusting. I'm sorry, but
pause
like
it right here. She took a frog,
yes,
put its live babies in its mouth. Thankfully, it's dead.
yeah,
Closed it.
yeah.
Made an
steamed it.
omelet on top.
Yes.
Steamed it. Poured chili sauce on it with some onions.
Yes.
And is now going to how do you eat it? Because when you eat a frog, you only eat the legs.
It's a full frog.
So how do you eat it?
It hasn't been cleaned. Again, it's got all its cartilage.
Yeah, it would. It would have its guts.
Its guts, cartilage, everything. It's just, and then she's just gonna chow down. Look at that.
This is what's viral in China. This is she ate the head.
Yeah,
what's
dude.
there to eat?
Oh, dude, this is just vile.
You know what you should do instead of that? If
What?
you hate frogs that much, just piss on it. Just piss on the frog.
I agree.
You know, that's less cruel.
It's less cruel. That's just horrendous. But yeah, that kind of thing's going around and is quite popular on the Chinese internet.
Yes.
So let's move on from that. I'm feeling a little sick.
Well, this is why you don't want to go to China and eat anything. Oh, this is just for fun.
Okay, all right.
So you ever cook something? This is what your pants will end up looking
Okay.
like. I thought this was very funny.
Okay.
This is me when I cook.
right. Yeah, okay. I can see that. Yeah.
Because you never actually wipe it on a towel. You always wipe it on your pants when a
Yeah.
guy's cooking.
Yeah, exactly. This is okay.
He's soaked.
Yeah.
That's funny. A little bit of humor. All right.
right.
So this is, again, this is why you don't want to eat when you're in China. This is the kind of stuff, you know, behind the scenes of the sausage factory or whatever.
Yeah.
This is what Chinese people have to put up with every day.
Sure.
This is dough. Okay.
Okay.
It could be made to make noodles
It's
or
probably
mantou.
for noodles or
Noodles,
yeah.
yeah.
It could be mantou, yeah.
But it looks like rice.
I
rice
love
pudding,
this
so it's rice
guy's
noodles.
commentary. Did you leave it in?
Yes, he says, "Come on." This guy,
The guy
is looking
filming.
at the factory. Okay,
Yeah.
He's not like commentating voiceover on the footage. He's standing in front of the workers.
Yes.
Should we narrate it?
Yeah.
Go to the beginning.
So he says, "Come on, that's disgusting."
恶心人的，大家看着了吧？
So you're watching.
不出好吃的，大家
What's this
就
for?
是爱
There are many people who like to eat this,
吃
right?
的， 人多吧，一般发现女同志和
I
小
found lesbians and kids eating this stuff.
Wait, what? What?
Okay.
That's a
Here's the
mistranslation.
deal. This is why you can't trust AI.
Yes.
I didn't make these subtitles.
Okay, yeah, this is
So
AI
I usually make the subtitles,
Yeah.
but the AI, like Chinese internet,
Yeah.
did it. So what
That's
that
like,
actually means?
he's like, I found lesbians and kids eating this. This is so bad. I even found them eating it. Like,
both
what?
the Chinese and English subtitles are wrong. What he's saying
Yeah.
is, he says it sounds like he's saying lesbian, but he's saying girls.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it just sounds like
Yeah, because he's
saying
got
yuhai.
a he's got
saying
an
yuhar.
accent. Yeah.
Anyway, he said I found lesbians and kids
Good.
eating this. And
Yeah.
what he means is I know there's girls.
I've
and
seen.
boys eating this
He's
stuff,
basically saying I've seen little kids eating
Yeah.
this
孩儿
stuff.
吃这玩意吃的多。
Okay, eating in Doha.
Well, he says
Dua.
dua. That means like
Yeah, they're eating a lot.
Eating it a
a lot
lot.
of it. They're eating a lot of it.
so. Don't pay attention to the
Yeah, yeah.
subtitles,
Yeah.
even though they're funny.
这个
That's
家伙
scary.
哎呦，
This guy.
Oh
Oh
my
my gosh.
God, he's like, he's
This
talking about this woman.
Yeah, so this is my favorite part. This disgusting
disgusting
person.
person.
Everyone knows what this is, right? They're working. He's right in
He's
front of
speaking.
them.
He's like this disgusting person.
I mean, let's be honest. I give him mad props.
I feel like this is something I might do in real life.
You gotta protect the vulnerable lesbians.
Yes,
dude.
that's
大
right.
家
There
知
you
道
go.
是啥了吧？我也不用说的太明白。
I don't make it too clear. Everyone knows. Understand?
这吃
How can people be good after eating this?
Look
完
at
之
these
后
things
能
to
好
them.
吗？
Yeah.
While
太
filming.
过
You know, they're not
了
even looking.
No, they don't care. They're just ignoring.
这帮虎头啊，
These alleys,
真损呐
it's！really bad.
They do not fly it to Doha.
No.
They don't.
No.
Don't fly it to Doha.
No, they
the
don't.
capital. They. What
I
this
really
means
like
is
that guy.
吃的多
Yeah.
It's the wrong subtitle.
Yeah.
吃的多 means they eat it a lot.
Yes, they're eating
People
a
eat it a
lot of
lot,
it. They're
yeah.
eating a lot of it. And because of the stupid subtitle, they sort of said Doha, because he
They
said
also,
Doha.
they also thought it said freaking lesbian.
I know. So what's going on with this?
Another viral food trend. So this is in, let me set this up. This is in Lanzhou. You might have heard of Lanzhou Lamian. You might not have. But what that is these pulled noodles you'll get in these Chinese Muslim restaurants. A lot of people know them, especially here in China. You'll see these restaurants
Sure.
everywhere. It's kind of like their McDonald's. They're all over the place.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
great.
Yeah, I
it's
like
great.
it.
It's halal. It's clean. Right.
I like it a lot.
But in Lanzhou, they also apparently have a street side beverage.
Ah,
Would you like
all
to see
right.
it?
9 ni hao.
你好，这是啥呀？
Say, Grandma,
饺子，
how you
这
doing?
咋卖的？
So how much is it?
Oh, yeah,
She
yeah.
says two RMB.
这
So
个
it's
就
like
是兰州
30
的美
cents
食
or
哈
something. So is this like a Lanzhou specialty? Yeah, it's Lanzhou
这
specialty.
个可以当饮料
Okay.
喝是吗？
Right.
喝的话搁些透。
奶奶
So
你自己
It's
做的吗
just cabbage
It's
juice.
literally cabbage juice and you drink it. It's just a bucket, stagnant ass bucket sitting out, right?
Where's
in the
the
heat.
Where's the water come from?
Where do you think? Where do you think? You just saw the last clip.
Yeah, I don't know, freaking puddle or something from a fire hydrant.
You know
Who
what?
knows?
Because you wouldn't know. Because cabbage water turns kind of opaque.
Yes.
Right? So you get this.
Could be
sack.
someone's bath water, like
Could be. It's her
run off.
bathwater.
Yeah, it's all
It's like an OnlyFans thing. Oh, I'm sorry, that's disrespectful.
yeah.
This is a sack of cabbage water
Yes.
being sold
Yeah.
as a drink.
Yeah, that's not a good drink. I don't approve.
I don't.
Yeah, I love Lanzhou food, but not. What is that?
This is,
you know,
Zongzi.
it was Duanwujie not that long ago.
I know, that's
which
why
is
I threw
the
it in
Dragon Boat
I
Festival.
had forgot to show this.
And for those of you, a quick crash course. The reason why people eat zongzi, which is this glutinous rice,
On Dragon Boat Day.
yeah, they're wrapped in like a banana leaf. The reason they do this is there was a famous poet, very beloved poet,
Yeah.
and the exact reasoning, I don't know. The emperor said something bad about him, or there was like a lovers' quarrel or something. So he threw himself into the river.
Yeah.
And sank to the bottom. And because the people loved him so much, they decided to stop the fish from eating his meat. They would go out on boats and drop these
Rice balls.
into the water, so the fish would rather eat those than him.
I think what they're going to do is eat that and then him.
I don't know any fish that's going to choose like nice glutinous rice, sticky rice over a decomposing, rotting corpse.
I mean, if it's decomposing, I can attest. I'm a bit of a fish guy myself. You know, I know all the
I
species.
feel like they'll be like, I'm eating that raw.
They'll eat the they'll
Yeah,
eat the
the
meat,
meat,
for
yeah.
sure.
In this case, though, with a cockroach in it, I think they might go for this because fish love to eat cockroaches.
They love to eat bugs.
Yeah. So obviously, this guy's having his happy Dragon Boat Festival, and he unwraps his zongzi. He obviously took a massive bite without even noticing.
Ah, I didn't see that part.
Yeah, I mean, like he's like his nose probably touched the roach.
Oh,
Because you know what I'm saying? It's probably like, what's this tickling my nose?
I know these roaches from being in China for 10 years.
yeah.
They fly and they're this big.
They're horrible.
And
yes.
they land on you.
Yes, they're very horrible.
They come out of the sewers.
Dude, whenever they drop these like bug bombs
Yeah.
down the sewers, and you just see them coming out.
Hundreds, if not thousands of them,
and they're
scurry.
just dying everywhere.
Yeah, and they die, but they also try to escape to get to the gutter, because in
Yeah.
Chinese cities, the gutter will be full of oil and pig slop.
Yeah,
from
they
the
love
restaurants
that.
will just dump it out. Oh, it's disgusting. China
Dude.
smells so bad.
Yeah, depending on where you are,
Where you are,
obviously.
yeah.
But yeah, so that's just a lovely new food discovery, I'd say.
Yeah.
Do you think they did that on purpose? Like they
I
want to
don't-
create a new type of zongzi?
I don't think so.
Roach zongzi?
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe not.
People in China do not eat. Though there's areas that eat bugs, but they don't eat.
No, they don't eat cockroaches.
No. So this is a new thing that's going around. China's trying to cover this up. This is why. This is what I was saying. When you go to China, you don't want to eat there, and I'll tell you why. They are
Well,
now.
at least not the street stalls.
They're doing.
Yeah.
The street stalls. What are you talking about? This is in the wet markets.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
the street stalls in all the restaurants, even the nice
yeah,
restaurants,
the
where they get
Russians-
to go buy their pork.
You're absolutely right.
Every dish in China is pork in it, pretty
Yeah,
much.
so what is going on with this?
So what this is some sort of borax alternative, right? Or borax can be used. And what they do is people are buying it. Go ahead.
Okay.
And they're spreading it on. See how this meat's gray?
Yes.
No one's going to want to buy this in the market for their restaurant or for their family. So what they're doing is they're rubbing it. They figured it out.
Yeah.
You rub this borax stuff on the meat within a very short amount of time. It immediately turns pink
Interesting.
and fresh.
So it makes it look like it's fresh. You're like, oh, that looks like fresh meat. Oh, fresh meat.
Yes.
You know, the butcher's
So-
running out at you in Diablo.
Yes.
You know?
So less about eating borax.
Yeah.
More about the problem being good. More
Yeah.
about the problem being you're eating fresh meat. I can't not unhear that from Diablo.
Ah, fresh meat. Yeah.
You're not eating fresh meat.
No, you're
and
not.
this is ubiquitous around China right now. It's a big scandal.
Yes.
Again, you're going to China, you're eating anything. You got to watch out for this kind of stuff because maybe your mother-in-law, she makes great food. Maybe the restaurant you go to, you trust. They don't know what they're buying either.
Because they always buy from the wet markets.
Yes.
And it's the bottom line. The wet market butcher is going to want to sell the meat. Even if it's expired, they're going to have to think of a way to sell it because they don't want to waste that meat.
They don't.
You know, it's all about making money.
Yeah,
So they're going to make a plan.
they will.
They're rubbing the borax or whatever it is in there. Oh, fresh meat and give it to you. You know? It's not
Rubbing
good.
the Borat.
Yeah,
Very
exactly.
nice. I'm king of the
Guys,
castle.
you know, wet markets are kind of awful anyway if you've ever been in
true.
them because everything's room temperature. They don't use
true.
refrigerants
True.
and refrigerators.
Yeah.
So when you walk in there, you've got flies buzzing around meat that's been there since it was slaughtered. Like, I don't know, like the night before or whatever. And they just throw it on a table. People are picking it up and touching it. It's not very nice. And like you said, your mother-in-law that's going to cook your fresh food for the day, she's getting the meat from there, you know? The restaurant's getting the meat from there. So yes.
Yeah, so again, I want to cap that off by saying, like, it's not about, oh, there's preservatives. Every country uses preservatives to make meat look fresh. Yeah, but this is rotten-ass meat being sold to you as fresh.
And
That's
it's
different.
unregulated.
Yes.
You know, when you go to Walmart and it's full of chemicals and stuff, at least it's regulated. They
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what's going into it. It's on the label.
I know.
You know what I mean?
We're not done yet, by the way. Stay a
Yeah.
while and listen.
Yes, exactly.
This may be the grossest thing. Prepare yourself.
Is it?
This
What is that?
Dude, I'll explain to you. Let's just play it. This is a specialty,
Okay.
okay, in this area of China.
Is that a rotten egg?
Up north. This is, you take eggs, okay, it's called stinky eggs.
Well, yeah.
Can you pause real quick? We've told you about many eggs. Can
Yes.
we
Oh,
check
yeah.
some other eggs?
We've got
我家好好
this eggs.
Piss eggs. That is what you think.
太舒服了。
Actually, it's worse. That is eggs boiled and sat and steeped in little boy's piss.
Yeah, urine.
In China.
Yeah. So it's boiled in urine. Yes.
But it has to be from little boys. That's
yeah.
the rule.
Yeah, the rule. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is eggs that you take. Okay.
Okay. You boil them like
You do
normal.
cook them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
And
At
you
least
think,
they're cooked.
oh, it's gonna be like 1,000 century eggs or something.
Yeah.
They're gonna be preserved and lie or something, right? No, you cook them with some herbs. Right, looks fine so far.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Nice.
You
Okay.
get
There.
the eggs, you peel them,
Okay.
Okay.
Legit. Nice to
Yep.
eat now.
and then you put them in a jar.
Okay.
What do you think you do next? Absolutely nothing.
Oh.
You wait 18 days.
18 days.
You don't do anything. There's no vinegar or pickle or anything in there, right?
No, you wait 18 days. You get a nice time lapse of the
You
moon.
get a time lapse of the moon. You open it up after 18 days. Okay.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, it's about time. You open it up. Okay.
Dude, they're
it is
absolutely rotten.
She goes-
I could not even
she
think
smells it,
about
she goes,
smelling
oh, it smells bad, but it'll taste good. It's literally moldy, rotten eggs.
that. That is...
Nothing else to it.
Look at the flies
Yeah,
buzzing
because they're
around.
like, this is amazing. What is this rotten flesh?
Because they're like, it's time for me to do my job as a decomposition bug.
You put salt in it.
Okay.
You put sesame oil in it, and you mix it around.
You apparently put a few flies in it
and
too.
you put it on bread. Yes. You put it on mantou. Dip it in, and you go, The flies are just going absolutely nuts.
The flies are everywhere.
The flies like, I need this.
This is just not okay. Is that a fly on there right now?
Oh, I think it might be.
That looks like there's a fly on there.
Yeah.
She's just keeping the flies out of the way. Dude, this is rough. Look at
I
the
know,
flies. They
dude,
are... Oh, man.
It's just rotten eggs. There's no specialty. There's
Nope.
nothing interesting
Dude,
or weird about
That
it.
is rough.
Yes.
Yeah, some foods are better than others, and that's a bad, bad food.
I think that is one of the worst things we'll look at.
Yes.
However, this is the most dangerous.
Okay, so what is this?
This is a viral food trend going around in China where people are going to areas that claim to have the freshest pork. And this kind of goes, keep in mind what you just saw before.
All right.
Making it look fresh at the wet
Right,
market. This is a wet market in Guangxi.
Yeah.
Not a clean place, let's be honest.
No,
Wet
so
market in Guangxi actually sounds like a nightmare.
It does. It really does.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's not good.
Filthy.
Very bad. What's this guy doing now?
This guy is at a place that claims to have such fresh pork that you can eat it raw.
Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, bro.
Don't do it.
Look, pork sashimi is not a good idea.
Not in China.
Anywhere.
No, in Japan apparently it's fine, but in China, do not do this. It's suicide.
Yeah. Okay, yes.
Pause it right after this. 'Cause
Okay,
I
right
want
after
to show
this.
you this. For those of you that do not know, on the
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
do you see those X-rays? Mm-hmm. Those are real. Do you know what those are?
Parasites?
Those are pork parasites.
Pork parasites.
in a human being.
Right.
The white parts
Uh-huh.
are the parasites. That's not muscle tissue. That's them
Those are-
in the muscle tissue.
Those are parasites in muscle. That's
in the brain,
terrible.
in the surrounding the muscle surrounding the
necks.
lungs, the back, the buttocks, the legs.
Ooh.
You know what's funny about this? I had a little
What?
anecdote about this.
Okay.
So I was like, I use this image quite often to warn people about parasites, right?
Yeah.
There was a fact checker website, which I love. I use fact checker websites.
Yeah.
And they're like, fact checker website, the parasite x-ray picture, quite famous, right? They're like, I was like, oh, have I been using this picture and it's not real? And it says, the truth is, it is real.
Okay.
And the falsehood is, we don't know how long she had been consuming parasites.
Oh, okay.
So she could have been for a year, could have been once. We just don't know. That was the misinformation.
Oh.
So it's confirmed. This woman got pork parasites. That is an x-ray of her.
Okay.
And this guy, I have a
Did she
feeling,
get cured?
I don't know the aftermath.
Yeah.
I think he was in India or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, the end of the story is the beginning of this guy's story. I think this guy's bicep
Yes.
will be pulsating soon.
Yes. Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
Don't eat raw pork, especially if you're in China. Don't do it.
100%.
Just don't do it in general.
Don't do it in general.
Okay, what's up? Oh, I think I know what's going to
You can
happen
explain
here.
it. So you're pretty good at these ones.
I've seen this before. And in fact, let me just I'll put up the volume a little bit here. Okay, let's just play it.
Oh, the loogie came out.
Yeah, look. Let's see what's going on.
I thought she was just gonna spray the water, but a loogie comes
Yeah.
out. You get a little aggressive. Oh,
Dude.
So she's selling these.
Yeah, so what happens is, when you're selling vegetables on the side of the road, you want it to look fresh.
Yes.
Do we have that clip? I think we do.
It's here.
So before I play any more, you want it to look fresh and appetizing. So whenever you see a commercial and they've got
Yes.
like tomatoes and lettuce, it always has water
Wet.
droplets on it.
Yeah.
And you're like, fresh. That's what she's doing. She
Yes.
wants them to look fresh.
Yes.
So she's taking some water in her mouth and spitting it on them to give it to aerosolize it, to make it into little droplets. So that when people walk past, they're like, fresh.
Fresh meat.
Yes,
Fresh
exactly.
fish. That's.
Food so fresh. So beautiful.
Okay.
Oh,
I got
this
I'm
segment.
sorry. I'm one of those people. When I see something like this, I have to see it again.
Okay.
So the one last time. Now
that
you all know the premise. She's putting water on it to make it fresh.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, in case anyone wants to clip it out.
Yes, go for it. Let's see. You can do it. Yes. Lovely fresh vegetables.
You missed most of it and got the loogie on the basil or whatever. I mean, on the dill.
It's so bad. It's so gross.
Loogie dill.
Food so fresh. So beautiful.
Oh, that's so gross.
Oh.
I remember you, you left my spirit. With you high is all I'm feeling. Remember.
A lot of these videos are torture themed. So what we're gonna do is torture ourselves. So if you knock over the cards, you have to stick your hand in a bowl of ice water.
It's like, oh, but there's a cat. It's like,
What the? It's quite clear, isn't it? Mm-hmm. This
Yeah.
is horrible.
think of blizzards, the Arctic.
No, I didn't torture you.
Turns out that this was actually done by a Japanese animation studio.
Oh, holding your pee in.
Feeder type,
Yeah.
that type of thing. No, smelly socks, you
Let
know.
her go home. I'll throw another sus card.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Yeah,
Ooh, boy.
yeah, it's getting somewhere.
Close my eyes, I can almost see